Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Streaming Sundays. Today we are playing the Book of Unwritten Tales, which was Plan B, but the game I originally wanted to do was going to require a lot of thinking and talking on my part. And as you can probably tell from the sound of my voice, I'm not exactly,
firing on all cylinders?
Exactly, but I just snickered because I added a Nightbot command that Ryu is immediately experimenting with. So, as before, I will say hello to everyone that I saw. So, hello, Mom, who is in the chat. Hello, Kalo. Hello, Professor Steelmeat. Hello, Runa Ikona, who was very sweet and was chatting with me very late last night while I couldn't sleep. Hello, Mark. Hello, Scarlet. Hello, Ryu. I think I said you already. Hello, Rain. And if I missed anyone, please let me know. So, the nukes command can be used by regulars, but I have it set on a 30-second delay, so, because I didn't want everything to get spammed. So if anyone uses the nukes command in chat, it's another 30 seconds before it can be used again by anybody. But I thought you guys would be interested in that. So, I can set 10 of those commands. I also added Windlore, if you guys want to do a exclamation mark Windlore command. So, Book of Unwritten Tales, depending on the intro, if there was one, this may not be technically a Streaming Sundays. This may be just the start of a series for the Book of Unwritten Tales, which I've wanted to do for many years for the show. I received this game for free from IGN Entertainment, and it got a 9.0 on IGN, and I know that because I was the reviewer. That's why I got it for free. The Book of Unwritten Tales is a fantastic point-and-click adventure game with phenomenal voice acting, and because it has phenomenal voice acting, I shouldn't have to talk that much, which is why we're doing it right now. But I'm sick as shit. So, let's just jump into this with Chapter 1. Now, we won't be able to get through this in one day with one stream. When I played it for IGN, it took me about 12 hours, but I'm hoping that we can do this over a series of 5 or 6 streams, maybe even fewer if we go on. And now I'm shutting up.
Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed.
I turned on subtitles, don't know why there aren't any.
Victory followed defeat. No one could gain a decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle and the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist, adventurer, and future trophy on my mother's living room wall.
And you are Monkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga. What do you want from me?
I think you know that. Where is it? We know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Alistair.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away. Mother has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands. It's just as safe here as in the Elf Burrow. Oh, then, if it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day... No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right, we should get help. Quick, back to the Elf Burrow. Oh boy.
Wow, the game's sound balance is all over the damn place.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. You can move Ivo using the left mouse button. Cool. Can I open the menu so I can try to make sure subtitles are on? Which they are. That's weird. Okay, let's lower the sound and music a little bit, I guess. Check, check. That should work. So, Antibot. Yeah, this is the Book of Unwritten Tales. To look at an object, left click. Okay.
Yeah. One end of the rope is knotted tightly.
I think that means we
could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
Exactly. So one of the reasons I like this game is because it kind of held your hand for a little bit, but didn't hold your hand completely for the whole game. I thought it had the perfect amount of tutorials.
Is fastened onto the dragon's harness.
And it doesn't have any moon logic or red herrings.
He hasn't noticed me yet.
Which is fantastic.
Hey, hello, you there?
Who are you?
I'm the wood elf who's going to save the day.
My name is...
Never mind. There's something you have to do for me. What am I talking about? It's not just for me. It's for the Alliance.
I've no particular interest in the Alliance.
I don't care. This has to do with everyone. Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something. Something important.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
What have you discovered?
Let me guess. Your kidnappers up there want to use your knowledge to achieve world domination?
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them what I know.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this ring.
I don't want it.
Take it to the Archmage Alistair
I'll
in
just
the
blow
town
off
of Seastone,
since we're
on the
flying
coast.
on the dragon.
He will send someone to my house. The book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be. The pain, the humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
He's, maybe I should help you,
Perhaps
buddy.
I should just release you and we'll do without the pain and death bit.
Ha ha.
That would, of course, also be an option. Less dramatic, but if you insist, I can hardly stop you.
How can I get you out of there?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
Just like my old bones. But it's not a bad idea.
You said you like pain and torture.
We'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
I can't see any other way to escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
I just realized if this thing
No
up
idea
here is
what's
his
going on
wing,
here, but I should
this
probably
dragon is just
release the old
gliding.
gremlin before we get into enemy territory. We'll have to see how we go after that.
Alright.
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
The last time we did an adventure game was Randall's Monday, and Kayla was doing awesome at helping us out, which is why I think this will work out very well for us as a stream. It'll probably reduce the amount of time I'm screwing around trying to figure
I don't think that this
out
stuff will help me a whole lot.
what I need to do. Although, like I said, the Book of Unwritten Tales is a very good game without any bullshit.
That's the way up
So,
onto the dragon.
yeah. What do I need to do? Securing rope.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains.
There is
This
also
is too tight.
a hint
I won't be able to
system.
undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope.
Oddly enough, I remember the final bit to this puzzle. All I have to do is get a fishing hook to get a sword once I'm up on top of the dragon. Hi, Ivo. I don't know why you're staring at me. It's kind of creepy, actually. Do you have a knife or a sword,
Hey,
buddy?
MacGuffin.
Ryu
What
is
is it?
asking if we have anything in our inventory.
No.
The cage has been secured with a thick rope.
I have
can't
no
release it
inventory.
using my bare hands.
Verisimilitude! Hey, Very!
Splendid idea, but I don't have a knife.
Then get your hands on one. My kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
I fear that could be true.
Yeah, this guy sort of gives you hints at the beginning. Again, I would remember this. I just feel like crap right now. Hold on a second, I need to readjust the volume again. I think that's probably a little better. Alright.
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon. There's a support strap there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
Oh, I had to talk to him. Thanks, pal.
A whip?
Now I have an
always served
inventory.
me well. You could use it as a rope.
We'll find the whip in your inventory. Move the mouse to the bottom edge. Click on it using the right mouse button. Okay.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
He doesn't really have a choice there, but okay. Yeah. Or like that, like, I just clicked about 3 different times before I got a thing, and I didn't get any time waste.
Nerd!
Very much nerd. Anyway, you don't have to sit here hearing like...
Yes, I was evil and beastly. Yes, I'll bring him with me, Mother. Yes. I have to go. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know, I'm not being curt with you. Yes. Good. Yes. I'll see you later. Love you too.
Anyway,
Oh,
God damn it.
God's how I hate her. Not much longer, Monkus, not much longer.
Monkus.
Soon you will have it in your hands. But you have to be careful, Monkus. Mother is mistrustful. She has her agents everywhere. And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin's story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin.
Right, this is where I need a fishing pole of some kind.
An old cardboard box. It seems to be some kind of emergency kit if the dragon crash lands.
I do remember this.
There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mould, and a blue and red potion, and... a line with a fish hook. It looks quite serviceable.
As Ryu says, you basically have to click everything in this one.
A line the line still seems to be quite good.
Yes, I know, thank you. Oh, this one's a little bit more animated.
No chance. I'd have to hit the handle exactly despite the high wind.
Oh,
and even if I manage that...
the rapier. The frick?
No chance. I'd have to hit the handle exactly despite the high wind.
Wait a minute.
And even if I manage that, I'll never get the sword over here quietly.
Oh, all I have is the string with the fishing hook. I get it. So now I need to also get...
the blankets and crap.
The rest's of no use.
I have to combine it with like a plank or something to make a fishing pole.
Do you have loose planks around there?
A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's been tied loosely to the railing.
So get the stick.
Got it. And the sorcerer hasn't noticed.
And then we combine the objects.
I'll knot the line to the tip of the stick, and hey presto, I've got a fishing rod.
I explain everything I do in daily life.
Exactly.
I don't have many friends.
That seems overly complicated, to be honest. I don't know why she didn't just crawl across,
that was elegant.
I don't know why she didn't crawl across while he was talking to his ma'am.
Yeah, that was not elegant, Ivo. But you are pretty, so you're forgiven. Boy, I am just a pervert.
You're in business. Perhaps he might change his mind.
Yes, agree with Runa Ikona there. There are a ton of references for us nerds if you are interested. The game has a lot of humor. It's very charming.
How are are her
Perhaps he might
bits not
change his
freezing
mind.
up? Freezing at that altitude exactly?
She's an elf.
I could cut the rope with a sword.
Wait, what? What did it say that I... Why can't I do this yet?
I should warn MacGuffin that we're in business.
Oh.
Perhaps...
Yeah, okay.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
Shit's about to get real, buddy.
So what is this discovery of yours, then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. And actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact... where it is hidden.
Artifact. It. This is getting more and more cliché.
Cliché? The struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
Au
You
contraire,
mentioned
sir.
your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky. I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
Alright,
Really
let's do
sure?
this.
I am. But if I don't survive, or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
You mean, if you die, the young, sexy elf will become the hero of this story rather than an old, disheveled gremlin? How improbable.
Ha.
Don't talk, just cut me free!
There's one part in this game where the self-references are really annoying, and I will call it out when it happens. But for the most
The
part,
right
they do it
moment
very
is close.
cleverly.
There's the mountain. Good luck, MacGuffin.
And again, I apologize for any sort of... Whoa, that's fucking loud! Damn, Ivo. Ivo had a stone cold killer face during that entire sequence, too. Anyway, I'm gonna again see if I can dick with the audio. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Oh, Jesus. I really shouldn't have interrupted the title sequence, I'm sorry.
My god, look at all these nerds.
What? What about them being nerds, the Akamura?
They're all nerds.
Why are they all nerds?
Everybody who worked on this game is a freaking nerd.
I mean, that's probably true. But yes, the music is fantastic. The
You're
art...
fantastic.
I don't feel fantastic. The art is really good. The colors pop. You should all read my review on IGN. It's a great game.
Oh yeah, you wrote the review.
I wrote the review and gave it a 9.0, which was not the score I originally wanted to give it. I actually wanted to give it a higher score, but IGN talked me out of it. Okay, or rather I should say my editor talked me out of it. Yes, the game is definitely a nerd-splosion.
Didn't
That
they
is
say
100%
something?
true.
Working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, you.
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops, and if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038.
Which means you're gonna go
I've got
get
a feeling
shit-faced.
There might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see. We'll see.
Very says you should sing the intro to this. It would be a perfect blend with your voice. He also called you Ms. Pyro, which is
A
cute.
thieving rat.
Aw.
Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
I almost said something I would have regretted immediately.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept.
Right. Okay, what am I doing? Trying
Hello,
to catch
Master Brewer,
rats,
sir.
yeah.
Aye, Wilbur.
Wilbur! I forgot all the characters' names. So you want me to send a robot on a
So
rat
I'm
hunt?
supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat.
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
Alright, we'll
I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
totally
Aye, go on then.
deal with that. Okay. Open the wooden box.
Let's see.
Let's see how badass our robot
Not a
is.
chance. I'll never get this crate open with my bare hands.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh, there's a crowbar sitting right there. Stop, Wilbur, stop. Let's grab ourselves a
A
crowbar.
dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big.
Yoink. And boop.
Pry bar.
Let's see.
Pry bar. Oh, I needed a nice relaxing game like this where I don't have to think too hard.
What's that? Ah, the user manual.
Did anyone notice the speciesism? Yes.
Yep.
Dwarves are jerks.
Wood-elvish. Sucky
Don't be
bushish.
speciesist.
Here we are.
Speciesist.
Thank you for purchasing an X100 house robot, the latest in house robot technology. Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts. Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Rat hunted. Rat hunted. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target. DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things.
Define other
So
things.
first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA. Finally, a simple rat trap.
Right. Simple. Alright, if I remember right, in order to do this, I have to go in the kitchen and do something. Again, I remember some of the puzzles. I remember the general flow of the game. I just don't remember precisely what to do. There's also a hint system, and I can't remember if I
The sun
have
is
that
pretty
enabled.
low. It'll be dark soon.
Great. I don't know if I actually clicked that, but thanks. No, it must just happen. It must just happen. Okay, so I need to find some rat shit. Possibly literally. Let's see what we got. Very is now re-downloading the game. I have the sequels also.
It's a
I want to
map.
get to those too.
It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast.
I also forgot that you do need to do a lot of talking in this one. Like, other characters are there to act
Hello,
as
Master Brewer, sir!
catalysts
Aye, aye,
to
Wilbur.
solving puzzles. Let's see. How, none of that
I'll take
gonna
care of the
help me.
Aye.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see.
According to the manual, the X100 needs
Oh, kitchen scraps. Okay, that's it. That's what we need. So, if I remember right, we have to clean the dishes. We basically have to clean this goopy cooking pot.
An old, rather dirty cooking pot.
I'm gonna take it.
Face.
Huh?
Ah,
He made a
mutant
face.
slime. Maybe I should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding.
Ew.
That's supposed to be chocolate pudding?
It
There's
is.
no way I'm taking that pot with the evil slime in it.
That
Slime can be really evil. Bad slime.
it was chocolate pudding at one point. Do you want to have some of the Yakamura?
No, I'm
The
good.
Master Brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar.
Let's see. Look at the stove. Kitchen waste. Can we just grab
I
some?
call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the last 3 weeks, by Wilbur Weathervane.
Ew. Even I'm not that gross. Oh, we can just take the kitchen
Ugh.
waste. Cool. Well, now we have kitchen scraps. Oh. You know what's also kind of cool about the game? There aren't that many sexy ladies in it. Like, he was talking about succubuses earlier,
Let's
but
see how it likes
it's
this.
just a reference. Ivo is, like, the only cute, sexy elf.
Aha! It works.
Wow, he looks like Bender. That cannot be a coincidence. Okay, go get that rat.
Ugh. It looks like the X100 really liked that rubbish. At least it's purring like a cat. Now I just
Ew.
have to get it to hunt like one.
But yeah,
The
like,
thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
it doesn't, gate to outside. Can I actually leave?
That's the exit, but I can't
Yeah,
call
I
it a
don't
day
think so.
yet. First, I
Anyway,
have to teach the house robot.
yeah. Anyway, but like, the game doesn't try to
Hello,
distract
Master
you
Brewer,
with a
sir.
whole bunch of half-naked ladies.
Aye,
Like, it's
Wilbur.
very grounded. It's very cool. Like, the game is confident in its own writing and mechanics that it doesn't need cheap tricks to hold your
Did you
attention.
know there's an evil
and I
slime
like
living in
that.
a pot in the kitchen?
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Ew.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say. As long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
We're gonna just leave the sentient
I'll take care of the
green
robot then.
evil
and the
slime
rat.
that was made from chocolate
Aye,
pudding
go on.
live.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, that's somebody else's problem.
Unfortunately, it's my problem. If I remember, I'd have to clean the dish, and then that lets me do something. I don't...
Love our beautiful White Ridge Mountains. It's just a touch quiet around here.
Brewing apparatus.
The Master Brewer says it's very easy to brew beer. Still, he did go to school for years to learn how.
Well put, Very. So, you may notice here that once you click a hotspot, like I click the window, there's no, like, it doesn't pop up again. That's one of the things I really like about this game, that it doesn't give you these bullshit red herrings. Like, and I click the brewing apparatus, and now I can't click it anymore. So, I like those design tricks. This game is a game that wants to be beaten. It doesn't just want to fuck with you for 12 hours.
Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
Okay. So, like, eventually you can beat the game just by clicking everything that's bringing up an icon, kind of thing.
The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
Thank you, Scarlet. That's probably true. I am drinking tea. I am drinking, some peppermint tea, which tastes amazing. And, between that and just using my voice, I think it's going to come back a bit.
Dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the Master Brewer pays to things like this. There is no way I'm taking slime can be...
Yeah.
I pointed out to the Master Brewer, but then I'd be the one who ends up washing it all up.
Okay. So...
The stove isn't used much. Though this morning the Master Brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it.
sausages sound good.
A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages.
I
And
would...
guaranteed not for coffee. The Master Brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks. The coals in the oven have kept the stove warm.
Okay.
The
Collecting
stove's still a
items?
little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up. Original dwarven rubbish from the dwarven kitchens.
Do I have to feed
The stove
that
is
to the
still a little
robot?
warm.
Yeah, shut up. So that's how, and again, like, now I can keep clicking the look at stove so you know it's important. Do I have to...
There is no slime.
I know I have to clean the cooking pot eventually. Let's see if I can give some of the rubbish to the robot.
The robot is already chock full of disgusting leftovers.
Okay, that's not the thing. What if we put the rubbish in front of the rat hole? Nope. Empty coffee pot. Oh, wonder if I can use the coffee pot on the gross slime. But I'm intentionally not using a walkthrough with this because if
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Damn it. What about filling it with rubbish? That doesn't work at all. Oh, water pump? I didn't even notice the water pump.
This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain, although I wouldn't bet on it still working.
Oh, let's try anyway. Come on. No?
I thought so. Broken.
Of course it is.
The dwarves have a lot of work ahead of them when they get back. If they come back.
Ah. Don't be depressing there, Wilbur. Alright. The only thing the game doesn't have is like a hot spot glowing delay.
A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any.
Do you have any ideas here, the Akamura?
The Master Brewer prefers heartier fare.
Is there anything back in the original
Oh, wait.
area?
I just got myself a net.
Ooh, maybe you can catch the thingy.
The thingy?
Yeah, try to see if you can catch the slime.
The slime with a net?
Yeah.
I'm not likely to be able to catch the slime with a net. It's too slimy.
Thank you, Wilbur. Thank you.
Can you feed the rubbish to the robot or no?
No. Already tried.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was stuck
That
on
is
this
the
one for a little
Bastion's
bit.
emblem.
For whatever
Actually, an
reason,
entire battalion
Wilbur's
of
puzzles
dwarves are
always
supposed to be stationed
slowed
here.
me down.
Each battalion consists of 7 companies, which in turn consists of 7 platoons. Each platoon consists of 7 squads of 7 dwarves. Dwarves have this thing for the number 7.
Clearly. Alright.
So you're supposed to be up to your elbows in dwarves?
Yeah, but a lot of them are gone. Maybe try to get rat DNA. I would love to. Can I catch the rat with the net? I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen.
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
Oh, maybe... Alright, what if we walk a few steps away? Come back out, rat. So there's the rat. Can I net the rat? There we go. There isn't too much pixel hunting, but there is a little bit.
The net is pretty coarsely woven. The rat would probably slip through. Besides, I don't feel like sticking my hand in the dark hole.
Okay, how about we do the rubbish? Nope, that doesn't work at all. Oh my god. Don't tell me I'm going to be stuck already. Look at the stove. That's a stove?
Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof.
Ugh.
Oh, is there anything in that room there?
Here? No, that's the exit.
Oh.
Or do you mean just in general?
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
Can you give the net to the robot? No, I cannot.
And you can't give the rubbish to the robot either?
Nope.
Hello,
that I tried
Master Brewer,
already.
sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Yep,
I'll
that's
take care of
nothing
the
I
robot
need to
then,
worry about.
and the rat.
Aye.
Oh, this is a little embarrassing. I thought I'd be able to tear through the beginning bit of this since I've played it before, but here we
Alright,
are.
it's been a while.
It has been a while.
Okay, so you can click on the pipe, so it's
Actually,
important.
dwarfs have a thing for beautiful architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made.
No, I can't click on it anymore. Yeah, it's like once you can't click on something anymore, that means it's not important. Which again, I like as a system.
Ugh. It looks like the X100 really liked that rubbish. At least it's purring like a cat.
Yeah,
now I
see,
just have to
so
get it to hunt like one. Original dwarven rubbish from the dwarven...
Yeah, I can't give the rubbish to the rat. I was hoping I could, so I could, like, make it poop or
So
something.
the robot is activated in order to hunt
Yeah.
DNA carrier.
Yeah. They need a glowing outline system. Yes. That was the one thing this game was missing, I thought.
There was something to do with the chair. Was that important?
I don't know. It said we could look at it. Click everything.
That's the Master Brewer's favorite
That's
spot.
the way adventure
you have
games
to relax
work.
there in the evenings. The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone.
Seastone.
The map shows the area.
Oh. See,
The
I can
map
still keep clicking that. Can I capture that with the net? Nope. Okay. This is usually about the time when the game gives me a hint. It's usually about 5 minutes of dicking around when the character will say something to the effect of, I need to do this and this and this. Maybe I should do this with a walkthrough. But that sort of spoils the fun.
An old, rather dirty cooking pot.
You
What a
can't use
snare.
the coffee pot on the cooking pot.
No,
I
it
don't
doesn't.
really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Yep. Doesn't really
There's
like
nothing
it.
else in the kitchen? You can't click on that bottle in the foreground?
Nope. Oh, there's something. Stove again. Damn it.
The stove is still a little warm.
So the stove can heat something up. Something needs to be heated. There has to be, like, something I can use to fill the empty coffee pot. Talk to the dwarf. Good plan.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
I guess we can just run through all these options real quick.
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer. You initially think, that tastes good. But then, bam! The finish is all off. Earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't really tell from just one pint.
Of course not. You have to get stone cold drunk, or whatever the phrasing would be.
So I can call it a day once the robot has caught the rat?
Aye, you can go back home and get some sleep.
So I can...
Aye.
Where are the other dwarves, anyway?
All away fighting. You know that. There's been nobody here except me for years. I'm keeping the whole place ticking over. If you weren't here, lad, I'd probably have pegged it from loneliness long ago.
What's the news from the front? The Alliance is winning, isn't it?
It's a proper mess. They just swing back and forth. It's been like that for years.
It's like Total War
Either
Warhammer.
side has the advantage. Today, we take Finsterberg, and tomorrow the Shadow Army plunders Auenheim. Today, we take care of Garrett the Throat Slitter, and tomorrow, they nobble Bella Sunnythaw. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege, the old Arch-Witch. Not getting anywhere fast, though. It could still be years before either side gets the upper hand.
Hopefully we do.
Aye, let's hope so.
Do you miss the other dwarves a lot?
Aye, there's not much going on.
I can't
here
remember
now,
how
that's
much
for
it.
sure.
You need to, like, go through all the dialogue options with characters.
Stone Chomper and Bolin the Bear, Peppo and Talon. He could beat anyone at finger wrestling. And then, of course, there was Billant, our leader with his golden tankard. Now I've only got you here. You're not exactly a party animal.
Maybe the other dwarves will come back soon.
Aye, and then they'll tell their tales of adventure, the times they've had and what they've been through. And me, I can only listen on.
I'd like to hear their stories, seeing as though I'm not with them myself.
Okay, so nothing more there.
I'll take care of the robot then.
Oh,
and
curly
the rat.
fries sound good.
Aye, go on then.
Shit, they do.
I had some soup for lunch and it tasted really good. Look at the rat hole.
That seems to be the rat hole where the little
I will
beast plans
totally
its
run for
raids.
our race if you'd like me to.
Oh.
The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter.
Really? Thank you, Ryu. You're the best. Alright, well, there's our bullshit rat fur. Here you go,
And now
Mr.
the fur.
Robot.
A source of rat DNA.
Hello, AD. Good morning to you, too.
Oh, Scarlet wants some KFC. In our town, the KFC is right next to the Arby's.
It is. Oh, the robot. It's like a really dumb Roomba.
And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
Is it? Hooray, victory sound.
I think we've talked about it. Like, all of our, like, huge out-of-town businesses
Hello,
run
Master
along
Brewer,
the main
sir.
highways.
Yep.
Aye, Wilbur.
Rat's gone.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
I mean, I guess I would be
Call it a day now.
traumatized by the robot, too.
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
So
See you later,
I
lad.
guess there was some black or some red herrings, because I didn't need the net and the. I wonder if I needed that
And
later.
another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's
Yeah.
going to take more than
Thank
that
you, Ryu.
before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.
And this is why I wanted to do this on a stream, so I wasn't stuck on the same puzzle for freaking 3 hours.
Now everybody wants Arby's.
But yeah, now I sort of remember that you go back there for some reason, and that's when you can get the other stuff in the kitchen. But I do know there are no fake items in this game. None at all. If you can pick something up, you can use it for some puzzle at some point.
Hey, you. Boy, you've got to get me out of here. Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy, it's too late. You see this ring?
These graphics have not aged
the
well
key.
since 2007.
Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But
Oh, wow, that is
All of
clearly
our
the
fates
one
depend
ring.
on it.
The voice acting is pretty good, but the sound effects and some of the ambience is just not quite the same.
Yep, keep it secret, keep
oh,
it safe,
dear,
Mr. Hobbit
dear,
Gnome.
nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
And back into the icicle.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
Oh, we'll just take that then.
It worked. I got one.
All right. Oh, then I can use that to heat up the thing for the water. Look at the roll.
A rolled up tarpaulin. Probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Oh, I guess we'll take that too then. What was attracting my eye was the spinning doohickey, which is probably why they stuck it there. All right, can I get back into the...
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history.
Ryu's like, for some reason I didn't hand it to the elf that was already helping me. Instead I'm going to rely on not one but two random people to save the day. I mean, the man's name is MacGuffin, so I
It
imagine
really
he
is.
understands a thing or two about plot advancement.
That's the entrance to my
does.
family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
I mean, he was already manly enough to start writing in a book that had already been written in, so...
Yep.
He knows what's up here. Look at the strange ball that's
Hey,
sitting
my
here. It's
mechanical
clearly
flying
animated.
Fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister, really, but I did watch.
Good for you, Wilbur. Take everything. Oh, that's a creepy smile. Yeah, the game's graphics have not aged well.
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself.
It's pretty cute.
Oh, I can't reach that.
What the... Fine. Whatever. Where am I going? I guess I'll go down.
And down we go.
Maybe Granddad is there. This thing would frickin' terrify me. I mean, great that it's an elevator, but you're standing on, like, a really thin bar.
Yup. But I mean, if you use it literally every day...
Hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it.
True enough.
What's the password?
Well, in honor of Ryu, we're picking Nuclear First Strike.
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct.
Hey!
You want?
Nukes are the
Gremlin
answer to
gave me this
everything.
ring. He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
A ring? Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes, poison.
I,
What am I talking about?
God,
Of course you
doddering
have.
old man.
No one would accept a ring from a gremlin and not check it for curses. Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight, you know.
the gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be... Where is this gremlin?
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for.
Whoa, what is up with your eyebrow, buddy?
This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But, what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
What?
A huge machine. I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away.
Let's see. So what do I need to do here?
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
You need to find somebody to help you get down to the human town, I think.
Grandad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel Grandad?
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment. I'll sort out the means of transport.
Okay.
For what?
For what?
Oh, if
For
yeah.
the journey to the town of the humans, of course. You need
I
to pay
need
more
like
attention, my boy.
armor and shit. I
I'm
think that's why I need the
supposed to-
cooking pot. It serves
I
as my
thought
helmet.
Someone else.
Who? I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
Sure, I'd like to do something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being,
Try? There is no try, only do.
Yoda!
This is your chance. You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good
Here's the
gear.
plan.
I'll sort out the means of transport.
right.
Okay.
I can have a look around, but no problem.
That's right. So I need my starter gear. Let's see. Oh yeah.
About my
What
equipment.
do I need?
Yes? Have you got everything?
No, I've got
I don't
nothing.
know. What exactly should I take?
Let me think.
Yep, here we
You
go.
need a helmet. You can fight without legs, but you can't fight without a head.
Without legs?
And you need a map of the area.
There we go.
Reconnaissance is
Now we've got
everything.
some info.
We are living in the information age.
So I need a map and a helmet. Got it.
And then, of course, you need a parachute. Better to be safe than sorry.
That's what the net is.
Just
It's part
why,
of it.
I mean, a parachute.
Just a precaution.
All right.
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye. And never look at anyone on the underground.
Right.
Excuse me. All right, so we're gonna head back upstairs and go back to the tavern. Not look at the submarine. We don't care. At least not yet. So we can get a map while we're there. And I think I can clean the cooking pot now. And that becomes my helmet. Exactly, right, you?
Master Brewer, sir. Hello? Master Brewer, sir. Where are you?
He is deep in his cups.
Master Brewer, sir. Master Brewer.
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves. There was this gremlin in a cage, and he gave me this ring, and...
What kind of ring, then?
This ring. It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to do.
But the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's... I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Just think about it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome? That sort of
Direct
thing
reference.
just doesn't happen.
But...
That's enough. Now, go home.
I mean,
It's
it
getting
happens
late.
like twice. So,
You know what? Screw you, Master Brewer.
I guess I can't expect any help from the Master Brewer.
That's fine. You've got PyroFalkon and the Blazing Hawks.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, get the map.
Yikes!
What? What's happening?
Give me the map.
Nothing much. I just scared off a pixie.
What, here? At this time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky.
Phew. That was close.
Really?
I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him somehow.
All right, one thing at a time. Since I'm 99% sure I've got the solution to the pot, let's do that first. Put the icicle in the
time for the
pot.
icicle to melt. After all, the pot. I should speed up the melting process.
And then we put the pot on the stove. And we've got ourselves some hot water.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Right, and then we take that back, and then we dump it into the pot. And that kills
I don't really
the
think
green
I'll be able to
slime.
scoop the slime.
No, dipshit! I want to... Oh my
I
god.
don't really think I'll be able to...
Alright, never mind on that then, I suppose. Let's see. What's a terra
A
pollen?
rip-proof
Tarpaulin is
tarpaulin with
a,
eyes along the side.
Oh, we can mix that with the net and get our... Never mind, I guess we can't do that either. Son of a bitch.
A heavy gold ring. Ooh, it feels warm.
You feel
There's
warm.
some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
I don't know why the hell I just said that. I'm very sick right now. Alright, so never
well,
mind.
If I turn it around, it says something in common. Fuck, bitches, get money. Huh.
You're adorable.
No.
Alright, we need dwarf DNA? Oh, yeah, that would make the robot
Yes,
hunt
100
it.
makes a pretty good
Okay.
rat hunter. I just...
So, let's see. Where would we... Can I... Beard. Ooh, I can just pluck some hairs.
Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the
Thank
more
you,
respect
Ryu,
the dwarf
again.
gets. And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The Master Brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller. He was born the 9th of 12 children, and he's got a weak spot for beer.
No shit.
He's a bachelor, but isn't one for walks in the morning dew. And he was almost kicked out of school for pulling a girl's moustache. Beards
alright.
are important to dwarves. And the beard, he was born, he's a and he was...
Right. Let's see. Okay, so I can't just rip beards off of his face, which I would love to do right now. Maybe I should have stayed... Oh, hold up. Why is the
To
rat
be
hole
honest,
still there?
I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there? Maybe rotten food, or already digested food, or even more rats.
Already digested food
To
is
be honest,
poop.
maybe, or even...
Let's see.
Master Brewer, sir.
Let's see what I've got here. Oh! Could I have the map? Okay.
Mr. Master Brewer, sir, could I maybe
So,
borrow
I
that map?
forgot
of
how much talking to other
What,
characters
that?
helps in this game.
Oh, lad, map shows the finest taverns in the land.
Runa, I
And
believe the
this
game was
one's
made in
on its
2007.
Oh, I'd be really, really careful with it.
No. To be quite honest, there hasn't been a lot going on here since war broke out. And I've got no chance of being featured again. That's why the map is staying where it is.
By the way, longtime fans of the show may notice that, or may remember that this game is in my 10 favorite video game plots of all time video, which is why I've wanted to do it for the show. Just never had a chance before now.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a parachute, would you?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
This guy's being super unhelpful.
As a warrior, you're bound to have a lot of weapons, armor, and helmets and such, right?
What, me? No. Why should I? I'm a Master Brewer, not a warrior.
But you're a
But you
dwarf.
belong to the dwarf army.
Well, aye, but the Master Brewer doesn't get involved with weapons and all. Even when I was on the battlefield, my job was just sitting on the ox cart and looking after the beer barrels.
What a very important
Did
job
any of the
for
other
you.
dwarves maybe forget a helmet in the bastion?
A forgotten helmet? Never, lad. Them things are precious family heirlooms for us dwarves. You just don't go forgetting stuff like that.
Just
Too
for
bad. I
you,
guess
Scarlet,
I'll
I'll
have
add
to
a
look elsewhere then.
shitbot command to Nightbot after the stream. I'll come up with something funny.
I talked to my granddad. He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. Listen to me, laddie. Nothing against your grandpa. But don't you think he's a few gills short of a pint?
My granddad is a great soldier and inventor.
Of course he is. Of course he is. But, how should I put it? He's maybe had one crash landing too many. His flying machines were mostly a bit, temperamental. And let's face it, he wasn't actually the greatest of pilots. Honestly, son, if your grandpa reckons there's something in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
Grandad and I will show everyone. I don't want to trouble you any further. Good night.
And yourself. Have a good one.
Scarlet said something about dabbing, and now I want to do a dab.
So do a dab.
Dabbing is fun. Why is dabbing fun?
I don't know. Why is dabbing fun?
I don't know. Why is dabbing
I've literally
fun?
never done a dab in my life.
Really?
Nope.
Ah, but dabbing is fun.
Eh.
It's easy to do, too.
Eh.
It's a great dance for white people who have no rhythm like me.
It's funny
The bastion
because
looks so
every
impressive.
gif
However,
I
many
see
of the
of
halls and
people
corridors were
doing
never
dabs
completed.
en masse, white people can't do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But it's simple enough that we can pretend, even though I'm not white, but anyway. That's why Hillary Clinton was able to dab on national television.
Oh, I can't reach that.
Okay. Oh, you can net it. Net the fish. Net the fish. Fish the net. Damn it. I will kick you.
A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
What scared you?
Those cogs belong to Dad's
Scarlet?
living space optimization unit. The machine takes up a total of
The
3
fish,
rooms in
she
our
doesn't
hall.
like it.
Oh. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Like, I like him. He's kind of cute, but he's kind of creepy.
Another one of Dad's inventions. He calls it eclecticity or something. It's got something to do with hamsters.
Ah. Wait, what? I can
We used
still...
to have jelly glowfish all over the walls. I found that a little cozier.
Oh. I guess sometimes I can... The hell?
That door is part of Dad's living space optimization unit. Behind it is sort of a car park for rooms.
A car park?
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
So take the stick?
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything.
Put the rubbish in there? My
Why
mother
you
is a
says
real
pull the
hoarder.
strings?
She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I like Ryu's
Those are the
pacing
controls
here,
for our living
like...
space optimization unit. My
I
father
don't want to know
invented
the
them.
solution the second I walk into a room, and he's giving
That's
me
the
a
lever
few
for my little
seconds to
sister's
try to
bedroom.
figure it out
I'm
on
not
my own.
touching that. She builds combat robots, and she kind of hinted that she knows how to protect her privacy.
That's awesome. Use the lever for the gnome room. Boop.
This is my very cool room.
Oh, hey, we have
My
stuff.
old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough, that. But somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger.
Always need a bigger rucksack.
I wonder if
And
putting
that,
smaller
I
bags and
believe,
pouches in it
allows
would
us
increase the
to
rucksack's
make a
capacity.
parachute. Combine the rucksack with the net? No, with the
That
terrapin?
won't work. How am I supposed to attach the tarpaulin to the backpack?
Tarpaulin. Okay, well, at least that was step one.
Teddy bear.
Teddy bear. Thank you for
Yeah,
scratching
scratch
your
your
ass. Much
My old
appreciated,
tennis
Wilbur.
racket. Although I was never very good.
Take it?
Cat gut is missing. What did I use that for?
Catgut. I forgot that's what it was called. Tennis racket frame. Oh, mixed with the...
I'll just knot the loose ends
There we
around
go.
the frame.
And then I think I
Yeah,
can use that.
Wouldn't want to play
to catch
tennis
our
with it,
fish
but it does
friend.
make a fine scoop net.
Yay, I'm remembering shit. And yoink. Gotcha. Ah! Dicks!
Oh, you little puke.
Gotcha.
What are you doing? Are you thundering? Is that your problem? Oh, and see how, like, the net's no longer here? Again, this is why I gave the game 9.0 for IGN. Like, you use the net, and now it's gone. Like, the game is smart enough to be like, okay, cool, you solved that puzzle. I'm not going to waste your time by keeping this item in your inventory. Like, I get it, and there are people who are going to be like... You know, they prefer the old school, like, LucasArts ones where they give you 1 million items and only 5 of them work, but you carry them all with you anyway. Like, I get it, but gaming has evolved, and especially, you know, given who I am, I like just being able to jump into a game and not have to worry about any of that bullshit and just play. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Anyway, let's check the kitchen. Also, this would be kind of fun.
Our kitchen.
Grain mill?
Our flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively.
Teehee.
Master
bottle.
Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner.
Ooh!
Dirt disappears like magic.
Yeah, we need that.
Only I could cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter.
Yeah, let's take that. We can clean the dish. Awesome. Okay,
Mum hid
scissors?
the knives as a precaution. After Grandad's knife-throwing training classes last year, she doesn't trust us anymore.
Just go ahead and take some scissors. And, I guess we'll open the kitchen cupboard and...
A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you.
Nope, but we're gonna take it anyway.
My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments.
So we clearly need to grow something here, but we have no seeds. That's fine. Looks like we've got everything from the kitchen, except we'll have to work with the... Wow, he does do a death stare after 10 seconds of doing nothing. Anyway, we'll have to use the grain mill eventually. So is that our gnome room, or is that a different gnome room?
I think that's your gnome room.
Yeah, so...
That's the lever for my parents' bedroom. I can't use it until they get back.
What? Alright, fine. Okay, well, let's head downstairs and see if we can find something downstairs,
And
too.
down we go.
Gran Turismo Sport. I haven't played it since I finished the guide. It's enjoyable, but racing games are not my thing, generally speaking.
That's one of Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. It can already sink.
Ha 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 ha.
The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion.
Oh my god, that sounds like something that would happen to us.
Parts of some machine or something.
So we would have
If it's
some sort of
useless,
explosion
it's Dad's.
while
If it's
cleaning.
broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie.
Toolbox. That should be useful.
That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him.
So let's get in there. Let's steal some
Let's
shit.
see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
You can, Lord Ariados, and we started a half hour late, so it's not like we've been going for too super long
Grandad
here.
has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something.
We can even go a little long today. I'm actually feeling... It's weird, like, I'm energetic, I just don't have a voice.
Brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
Doggo zoomies.
Dad's vice.
Okay, so I've got a lot of stuff. And if I remember right, there's a lot of stuff... Whoa. Hello, silver rope.
Silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
Perfect. Perfect. I think that'll finish off the parachute for us, actually. So combine the rope with the tarpaulin.
I'll thread the rope through the eyes around the edge of the tarpaulin. Done.
And then we combine that with our rucksack.
Let's see. If I pull the rope through the eyes on the rucksack... Yes, that should work.
Bam!
A parachute.
1 out of 3. Ding.
At least
right,
I know
now.
what the parachute's for.
Yeah, no shit. Let's
go. The map
go.
and the helmet make a little more sense. I should think about getting them next.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Wilbur. All right, so hold up. Let's extendable arm.
Ah, an old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object.
Well.
Kind of a widespread problem amongst us gnomes.
No shit. Pick it up. All right, so is that all from down here? Seems so.
Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light.
That's adorable. The Akamura would love one.
They used to hang
Jelly
all over the hall. Now these two are all we have left.
The Akamura loves her jellyfish.
I do. They're cute.
They are cute. Let's see. I think that's all I can do here for the moment. We have to go back to the place. If I remember right, this opening bit does feel a little long. Like, we've been going just over an hour. I think this opening bit took me about 2 hours, which, thankfully, it's not going to take us that long this time. But just... The game is oddly paced, which is not... I don't think that's a negative. It's just an observation. Here we go. Die, slime. Die, chocolate pudding slime. Aw, that was...
I can't get close enough.
Wait, what?
At me and slime me.
Are you serious? Alright, can we combine that with the extendable arm?
A perfect fit.
Okay.
Now we can make long-reaching attacks on bacteria.
Cool. Now we can do it. Haboosh.
Now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago.
Ah.
It's too bad that slime had to be so evil.
Okay, now we can take the cooking pot, and here's our helmet.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit. So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already.
Cool.
All I need now is the map.
Right. Oh, and then I can use the scissors on his beard, put his beard on the robot chases him, and then we'll be good. See, again, the game has logical solutions to the problems. Like, they're a little out there, but for an adventure game, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's not weird bullshit like duct tape the rubber duck onto the catapult, and that'll allow you to get the horn of plenty that spews out dragon blood that lets you get the eye of the moon, which rewards you with a gold brick to buy a vitamin. I don't know.
And then you take that vitamin to a man who lets you solve the soup cans. And once you solve the soup cans, you get a key to open a door. Behind that door is a joke. You wasted all your time.
I'll have to feed it some table scraps.
That does sound pretty legit. Oh, you need table scraps? Oh, you have to be refed every time. Okay, that's cool. Well, that solves that item too. Hey, buddy. Aw, he looks like
the robot
Bender.
gets its
I love
energy
him.
from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then.
Now, see, wouldn't he be useful? You'd have a Roomba that's powered by garbage. We would be set.
Yes.
We would be super set. Okay, have some fur, some beard.
I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit.
I swear I need a seed somewhere, though, to grow the... Well, whatever.
Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, it was. What the hell did you think was going to happen?
I have a feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea. Oh, I like the Master Brewer.
What the hell's wrong with you, dipshit?
That were amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Would Thunder be scared of a Roomba? I don't know, but I would love to experiment.
Of course,
Probably
why
do
not?
tappy
You think
tap
a
that
stupid
and
tin
bork
bucket's
at
going
it
to
a
beat a
bunch.
proper dwarf? No chance.
He's not a very
That was
barky
good.
dog.
Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
If we can ever set that up, I will have a camera rolling when that happens.
She played him a video of a bunch of dogs barking, and he just like tilted his head at it.
I
Ah,
think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything.
you're still a little quiet, the Akamura.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I have it. The map of the area.
Our voices are
And
kind
that's
of
the
all
last
over the
of my gear.
place.
I must get back to Grandad. Fast.
Did you
Okay.
want Arby's?
I guess we're done. I mean, I could go for curly fries, but I'm not really all that hungry.
I'm
Sleepy the
super
Akamura.
hungry.
What? So go get Arby's.
Ah,
What is I can
ah.
carry the show.
And
Like,
down we
the
go.
adventure game is carrying the show right now. And this is about the time we would normally stop a normal stream. Just, we're going long because we started late and because this is a special
Something my
stream.
Grandad is working on. No idea what it is. And I'm pretty certain I don't want to know either. I like my Grandad, but his inventions are usually pretty dangerous.
Would you like some cheese to go with
Excuse
it?
me?
Yes,
Colonel
always.
Grandad?
Are there Roombas in The Sims? I want Roombas in The Sims.
Yes,
Oh my
report back.
god.
What is... Oh my god.
I would put a Roomba in a baby cage and treat it like an animal. So when like people come over, I could be like, "It's feeding time," and I just grab some freaking dirt from a pot and spread it around.
You are adorable.
I have the pot. Helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The
Oh,
helmet
that's
will
right,
protect
there
you
are,
from
Scarlet, I
physical
forgot.
attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how practical.
I am a very
me see
strange
your helmet.
person, but it's a
It's not all
very
that great, I
calculated
know, but-
weird.
No,
What?
like...
It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier.
Game,
That
you
is, of
may
course,
wanna...
as long as the
Okay.
enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
Maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
Scarlet says that eyebrow's gonna kill me. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna kill him one of these days.
But, what was I saying? You said so... Oh, yeah, I actually remember in the patch notes with cats and dogs, they added a Roomba so you could stick a cat in a shark suit and it can ride the Roomba around.
Aww.
Yeah, it's the freaking best. It's adorable. Oh, bye, Mom. Don't forget you can watch the stream in the archive. Alright, I got the map
I
too.
got a map.
Excellent. My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
Just like always having some rope in D&D. I've also got a parachute.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Trust my life. But, of course. I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
I'm fairly certain that Scarlet doesn't want to see me perving on her, TC.
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragonhide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets, nothing.
Ryu, you're precious and I
what
want
do
you
you
to
need all
stay
that
around
for?
for the channel for the rest
what?
of my life.
It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
Your mic's off.
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Yeah,
Warm
booze.
ale.
That's what we
Deadly
need here.
stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it.
We loved the smell of dwarven ale in the morning.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and
Let me just run down to Lowe's. I'll pick one up.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Curly fries without cheese is like burgers without cheese. No, the opposite. The Akamura.
So it's perfectly acceptable without.
Oh wait, can I use the... I think I can break apart my fish thing and then get a cog.
It's stuck. Poor thing.
Ah, now it's time to cut the shit out of it.
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool.
Thank you, Ryan.
There you are.
I will
A
be. I'm
5/8-inch screw
certain
steel
I'm
sprocket,
past the
straight
worst of
beveled,
it.
hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Lie.
Aww.
Oh, maybe it was important.
Aw, that's sad. Okay, well, at least that's gone now. So here's your cog.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Here's the cog, Grandad. I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory.
Senile old
Excellent.
bastard.
All we need now is the dwarven ale. Keep on with it.
Okay.
Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
Yes, and get a move on. We haven't got much time. But bear in mind,
Ugh. His
Dark
eyebrow
Lord
twitches
knows
more
all
than
of
a
your
hummingbird
thoughts.
wing.
Right.
Okay, back to the... I already feel like my voice is sounding better. Although there is still some frog in there. I've still got golden voice pyro going on. Is this where I need to bust out 50 Shades of Grey and start reading passages?
Yes.
Or Tom Clancy's lovemaking scenes? Oh, that would be chaotic, the Akamura. Hello, Mark. It's a good thing you've showed up. We're talking about 50 Shades of Grey and getting drunk, so, you know, you arrived just in time. Alright, where the hell do I go to get booze? Oh, I think I need hops, which I then grow and then harvest, and then I get the booze that way. I think that's the way it works.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
I need booze. Give me booze. There it is.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale...
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption?
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall.
That's really funny that they measure height in
would
beer
wear?
crates. Be safe, the Akamura. Be warm.
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now
Dr.
it's
Mr.
only
Bad
used in
Touch can't make an
warfare and
appearance
in the
today.
alchemy
For
industry.
damn sure. How do I get
You
some?
know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the Master Brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops.
Jesus, this guy talks more about beer than I do Final Fantasy VI.
And then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Hi, Kaylin.
Oh, whatever you think.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, but it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Yeah,
okay.
I need a seed.
What do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
But that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of
naturally synthesized.
But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
Damn, Erica. That almost makes me want to look in the store, but I still don't want to step foot in that place if I can help it. Anyway, here's some crystal clear water.
Crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Sure. Hey, that water's very good. We can use this.
Okay, yeah. Where am I supposed to get hops from?
Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
Okay.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
So, I basically only have 1 item left, because the ring isn't going to be used, the parachute's for later, the map is for later, so I'm practically almost done. I just have to find a hop seed. Ugh. Oh, wait a minute. He said, he might get it from the rat hole. Who's stroking who in the chat?
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there.
Got it.
There's something in there. Something round. Hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping.
It's poop, Wilbur. Just grab the thing.
It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Alright, so that goes in the planter with the super stuff. It's done and done. Oh, beards are being stroked. Okay, fair enough. That's disappointing. Alright, let's put the hop here in the pot.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
And then we do the super fertilizer.
I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow. Good fertilizer, that.
And then we grab our... Were you about to drink the fertilizer? What the hell's wrong with you?
A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
Don't worry, Kaylin. So far, basically, some weird gremlin gave us the one ring of power because that never happens in fiction, and now we need to go to a human city, and then we can do something with the ring.
Corns. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
All right, I believe I have to grind these. But yes, we're getting some dwarven ale.
Kitchen.
No?
There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
Oh, just grab that. Cool. All right, done. Now we've got everything we need. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. That's awesome, AT. Oh, man. I would love to have some good... Remember, I'm American, so the only beer we have here is Budweiser and Miller. So it's not exactly the best selection. I'm obviously overgeneralizing.
Ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
And compared to British and Australian booze, American booze is basically just water with a little bit of other stuff in it.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen.
That's awesome, AD.
Brewing.
It's not
Oh, that
best,
sucks, Mark.
It'll have to do.
Of course, it's not like you're lacking on alcoholic choices otherwise.
To brew the lovely dwarven ale. Right, it's all go now then.
Me too, Ryu. I've tried multiple beers and I still have not found one I like. Sort of like tea, although today I finally have a tea that I like.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Peppermint tea. My neighbor donated some peppermint tea to the cause. Hold on, I'll try to get the brand.
Out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it.
Celestial
Grandad's
brand.
helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
Take this.
But I promised.
It's dangerous to go alone.
I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
What you said, Ryu.
You still live with your parents. And you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just to Seastone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
An appointment. Oh, God, don't do that again, me. Oh, okay, so we are done here. It's time to get the hell out. All right, time to leave on our adventure. Indian beer? Never had it. I had a few, like, I would call it specialty beers. There was a cool thing that one of our local Walmarts did called Make Your Own Six-Pack, which is exactly what it sounds like. Other Walmarts had a bigger selection. The Walmart that we did it in at first had, I want to say it had like 40 or 50 varieties, 45 on average, depending on the day you went. But basically, you could just make your own six-pack. You just grab 6 of whatever you want, and it included beers and hard lemonades and all sorts of things. And my friend Darren and I, who is a co-host, a one-time, part-time, one-appearance co-host, anyway, for a couple years straight, we did make your own six-packs and just got different stuff for WrestleMania and the Super Bowl, and it was really fun. Then that Walmart decided to make a lot fewer beers, and the make your own 6-pack was out of about like 9 different selections, which sort of defeated the point. And now they just don't do it anymore, which sucks. But anyway.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Exactly, Kaylin. It's a pot that defeats slime and other evil. Thumbs up. Here's a tankard of dwarven ale.
Here's the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this.
Jeez, I'm surprised that we didn't get a quest complete on the screen. Oh, God, don't shout.
It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off? What do you mean by take off? That's what you meant by take off.
Absolutely. I aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was, of course, designed to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there, too.
Yep, you're a reasonable facsimile to a grenade.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy. Fire!
Oh, I hope you guys are finding this as funny as I do. You probably aren't, but this is the kind of humor that speaks to me. I enjoy this a lot. My review and my top 10 favorite plots is not bullshit. Like, I like this game a lot. It's one of my favorites. I'm so excited to be doing it for the show now. Legit. Ooh, this is interesting too. No spoilers. You never see the big bad in the first game. And I was wondering if you ever eventually get to see her in the second or third games. But we'll get there eventually. No spoilers.
The Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But... An elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
She needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Oh, I believe she's a Medusa, because that hint about never looking Medusa in the eye has to do with the end of the game, if I remember right. But you still never see what she looks like.
What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
That's how I main Lord
They were
Ariados.
all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book.
Aw, you
Of course
cute
I
little
don't
fat
have
bird.
to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it. Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
Sorry for the dead air there, everybody. The Akamara locked herself out of the apartment, so I had to fix that situation. Alright, time to keep working with Ivo here.
Scarecrow. Its clothing has been nibbled by mice, but the hat has something about it. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
Daw, I love him. Okay, what do I do here? Looks like there's no second area at the moment. Let's just explore.
A daring structure, and just like the whole house, pretty wonky. Doesn't look as if it'll last long.
Exactly, Caleb.
A large brick fireplace. The fire grates on the outside, not inside the house. That's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside. A swinging metal frame. You can hang pots or something of that sort onto it and then swing it over the fire.
Right. Oh, hey, I can grab a thing.
I should hang something from it.
Ah, but we have nothing. We have no inventory yet as Ivo. Other than looking damn fine. Yeah, baby. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I don't have your mic on. I don't have your mic on. Jesus.
Oh, so I'm just being weird with no audience?
I mean, that's the way it is every day for the Akamura.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone.
Thank you.
Grain is tipped into the
Dude,
hole
it's
above.
chilly out there.
I'm not a pervert, Scarlet. You can't prove a
Power
damn
makes
thing,
it
because
sound
that picture
sound.
last week never happened. Alright, oh, I can't enter the house. Cool, let's do that. Why am I here? Oh, I'm getting the thing out of the thing. Right. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, God.
Looks like a very ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door.
Ew.
Shame. Just a stinky mummy.
It's blinking. What the fuck?
What have we here?
Oh, God.
What are you doing, Mortimer?
What the... Did you just speak? You speak?
Me? No.
Well, yes you do, quite obviously.
What is obvious?
That you can and do speak.
But of course.
But you just said that you didn't.
Why are you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean MacGuffin, the gremlin archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer?
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I think you are slowly losing your marbles, Mortimer.
Okay.
Presumably the sarcophagus lacks oxygen.
I thought we needed him for something more. Oh. Yeah, maybe we do eventually. Let's raid this guy's place.
A little shovel.
Right, you just said, Alan!
Alright, let's take some
Take
some
the sieve.
tools.
The rest looks pretty useless. Books, books, and more books. Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every language.
I didn't catch what Ryu said, but it pissed off Nightbot.
I
But
think it
like
was, Alan.
what made me laugh was that like I saw that Nightbot deleted Ryu's first message, and then I saw his last three then get deleted. So it was like Nightbot was thinking about things and then just went ahead and started deleting stuff en masse.
The book that MacGuffin told me about is hidden
He's
in
kind
the
of a
cellar.
dick.
These books aren't of
Oh, I think it
interest.
was asterisks. For some reason?
A large handwritten book. It looks like it's been used a lot.
I'm like, what characters? Oh, an exclamation point. There
It's
we go.
the Gremlin's diary. Perhaps I'll find some hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to stop this madness? And I didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains. Oh no, I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the artifact's whereabouts is written. The notes end mid-sentence. I wonder why I haven't heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet. I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday morning. I hope nothing has... That was the last entry. There are others before it. What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains. Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment, though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things.
This guy keeps a
tale of
very
the tragic
detailed journal.
relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris, as well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all. Ye gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle.
Herbal tea.
He has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is.
So it's a tea loaded with herbs?
I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive.
Oh, those Brits, what with their pronunciations and such.
Responsibility. I will not be able to sleep a wink. And next, there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there. A strange stone head. It's been roughly hewn but has a few fine embellishments.
Also, Lord Ariados, her message from, like, 3 dozen back. Momiji was not on her hands and knees. I didn't show you that picture.
Like
but I didn't show you any picture because that never happened. Alright.
Lord Ariados says Herb is a name apparently, but it's not a very common one since, you know, we keep killing guys named Herb to make tea. Damn travesty that.
It's locked.
It's locked, okay.
A stone casket placed in a wooden box. The box looks very cheap. It could be one of those storage containers. The stone chest is decorated.
Oh, I shouldn't have clicked through
What's
that.
likely to happen, eh?
I'm sure you'll be fine, Ivo.
Sand.
Sand?
Is it me? Or has it just got much warmer in here? The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got a clue what else might be in there. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand.
Okay. I forgot we got the sieve.
There is something in there. A little brass key.
Cool. Let's use the key on the lockbox.
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box. The paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look. The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost.
You can't prove that,
Fuel?
Scarlet.
Ah, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house.
Well, the ghost in the machine is most likely our sarcophagus friend.
I think Scarlet's projecting her guilt.
Her guilt? What, you think Scarlet's looking at Ivo's butt?
Back of the fireplace.
Yep.
Oh.
When MacGuffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little stoves.
Okay. Whoops. Sorry, Ivo.
Mark is wondering, a while back, he was wondering if Nightbot's rules count for super chats.
Yeah, I saw that. I actually don't know. We have super chats fairly rarely, so I haven't tested it. Let's see.
Typical bachelor. Everything in a mess. Plates, pots, cups, covered with
Scarlet
a sticky
is now
mixture of
loudly
dust and
decrying
fat.
her heterosexuality
Dead
in the
flies.
chat.
Oh, yuck.
Which, you know,
Oh, God.
loud denial never looked suspicious.
Oh, don't make me laugh too hard right now.
And, I mean, you could be straight and check out a chick's butt.
A wooden tub about half full of water.
Shit, man, I'm straight, and
Oh,
and
great.
dude abs
This has
are
the professor's
kind of
washing
cool.
floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks,
Mesmerizing
red
watching them ribble.
underpants.
I'm jealous whenever I see a guy's abs, because I'll never get them. I like cheese
I'm
too much.
definitely not tidying up here.
I
Why
like
doesn't the
cheese and
Gremlin's
tacos.
companion
I'm never
sort
going to
this
have
out?
abs.
A wooden tub about half full of water.
I mean, look at
Oh,
this. I'm just
great.
eating curly
This has
fries
the
while I'm
professor's
streaming.
washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
Okay.
A wooden tub. Oh,
Alright. Box on the wall.
what's that? A box with some kind of glass eye. Seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what it's for. What's that? I haven't got...
Mark is being naughty.
A carpenter's cup. It looks old.
Exactly, Ryu. Eaters unite.
Not really worth a closer look.
Sure it is.
I'm not checking out her ass, says Scarlet. Very much acting
Appears
as
to be a
though she's
mirror
been
frame.
caught.
There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges. The mirror's turned so
TC,
it
my nose
reflects
hasn't
the
bled in
fireplace.
years, so you
Strange.
can't prove a damn thing. Alright, where is... What I need to do? When did I get that?
I wonder what sort of machine is being talked about here. The paper indicates some kind of stone figure. All the rest is absolutely of no use to me at all without the machine.
Alright, let's see what happens when we talk to our buddy in the sarcophagus again.
Must be that.
So good to see you, Mortimer. A very strange person was just here insisting that they were you.
That was me.
You? Mortimer? Why did you pretend to be you?
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Have you done something to your hair? You look so different.
Are you seriously mistaking me for a meter-high, wrinkly, bald old gremlin?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Mortimer. Look at me. I've seen better days, too.
I am not Mortimer. Mortimer sent me. I'm looking for a secret cellar. Can you tell me how I can get into the cellar?
Into the cellar? Of course.
Would you
And
please do...
where is the cellar?
What cellar do you mean?
What?
What? You have grown, Mortimer.
Yes, yes. Oh, how we laugh.
Alright.
A standard jelly glowfish. They're everywhere around here. This one here isn't glowing anymore, and won't ever again. A dragon skull. It could have been a horntail, nasty creatures, but there are very few around these days. The last of them are now working almost exclusively as beasts of burden. They've not just lost their viciousness, they've lost their pride too.
Alright, we are getting nowhere fast. Let's head back outside. Excuse me. All I have is a shield and the note. And none of that's helpful. But we haven't looked at anything that's going on out
Pile
here.
of logs. There is no way that MacGuffin will get through the winter with such a small amount, not even autumn.
But we're still going to steal some anyway.
An upturned flower pot made of clay.
Boy, I wish I could zoom the camera in. And not for her butt.
There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. That's coming with me.
Yeah,
Presumably
steal
the
his
professor wanted
shit.
to prevent the stone getting wet.
And some kindling. Cool.
3 should be enough.
Okay. The
An
watering
old
can.
watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
Could you lemonade me, please? Thank you. Cough's getting worse. It's been only 3 hours since I took Dayquil. I'm gonna have to wait another hour or so.
The well rope is
Thank
fastened
you.
to the windlass. Doesn't look particularly strong. The well rope is fastened to the windlass. Doesn't look particularly... That was suspiciously easy.
Assuming the rope doesn't break.
The rope has broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone.
God damn it! Alright, can we take the rope anyway?
The rope has broken. Presumably the years spent soaked in water have rotted it away. Without a bucket or something, I'm not going to be able to bring up any water.
Well, let's use the watering can,
that
lady.
Should hold.
Alright.
Let's give it a whirl.
Butt kink.
It worked.
There's a word I didn't.
This means that I have a gremlin.
Versus our conspiracy. Alright, examine the stone discs.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side.
Right. Look at the
MacGuffin
stone.
has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
Let's put the flint
What
in the
can I burn?
stove.
I should put something flammable into the hearth as a first step.
Oh, that would be the firewood. Clothing is a conspiracy of sadness.
Once they get going,
Oh.
for a few hours.
I thought you were going to go on a nudist
I can't set fire to logs just with a fire stone.
diatribe,
I
sure.
need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly.
Yep. I think I'm gonna start exclusively buying men's pants because women's pants just don't have the pocket space.
I wonder what sort of machine
And their
is being
sizing is
talked
done in
about
moon
here.
runes.
The paper indicates some kind of stone
Moon
figure.
runes.
All the rest is absolutely of no use to me at all without the machine.
Pockets are the best. Let's not kid ourselves here.
Did you know that they make dresses with
a
pockets?
scarecrow that doesn't even
And they're
scare
so useful.
cheap is clearly
I
of
assume
no use
so.
whatsoever.
But
I
it's so hard
wouldn't
to
know
find
about
them.
dresses because I do not buy dresses. Okay, let's see if Cheap Cheap has any
Do you have any idea
advice.
which artifact could be so powerful that it could make someone into the ruler of the world? No, that's been lost to the depths of the ocean. No, that's been thrown back into the same fire that was used to forge it. No, I haven't got a clue. It must be something that no one bargained for. Something that no one has ever looked for. It'll be in the Gremlins book. If only I had it already.
Aw, I love Cheap Cheap. He's so cute.
Why is that scarecrow not scaring you?
Because Cheap Cheap's not a crow.
Yes, certainly. And how? Normally you're the first to take flight. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
Nah.
Mischief.
Mischief.
Better not. I haven't got any news and he'll only start reproaching me again.
Aw, he's the cutest.
A pumpkin patch. Not particularly well cared for. Presumably MacGuffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden. The pumpkin should have been harvested long ago. Some are already starting to go mouldy.
Can you grab one? Nope, that was the last interaction I had with that. Okay, so we need to find something to burn. Cleo! Hello, Cleo! Welcome to the stream. Yes, the voice acting is incredibly enjoyable. That's why I wanted to do this one, so I could give my voice a rest. Hopefully you guys don't mind me not talking as much as I usually do, but as you can tell, I feel like garbage, and it's useful to not have to speak so much.
Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters.
Although I admit I'm a little lost, but it's partly because my brain is fuzzled right now.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
But, so I can look at it, but I can't, can I grab it? No. Place the silver shield in the frame. Sure. Because it popped up on the text, so I know it must work.
It's a real mirror, but I can see my reflection.
Oh, I remember how this works.
Looking good, as usual.
Yeah, Ivo, you're hot. So, I have to reflect the light. God, I actually remember this. I have to reflect the light somehow to get to that box on the wall, and that's what opens the thing, but I can't remember where the light starts from. We've got most of everything. I need something burnable for the stove outside.
I can only see myself and a portion of the room in the improvised
You can't
mirror.
use the kindling?
I think I already added it, actually.
Candles?
Because all I've got is flint and a watering can at this point. Pile of documents? We burn his important documents?
And yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western, Quenya and Sindarin. And technical drawings in Kuzdul.
Oh yeah, cool. Just take the documents and burn the shit out of those. Why not? Unimaginably valuable documents. Let's fucking burn them. Oh, Ivo, you're a woman after my own heart. And Ryu's, for that matter. Short of a nuclear explosion, this should work. Let's see if it does. It totally does. Just stick...
They'll burn well. They're dry as bone.
Yep, we'll just stick the unimaginably valuable documents there along with the flint.
What?
What? What is what?
A crackling fire burns in the hearth. Ah, how nice.
How nice indeed.
I should hang something from it.
The watering can, I guess. Boil some water.
The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm.
Are we delivering a baby or something?
Let's see.
I forget why I'm doing this. I was eating, which I shouldn't have done on the show, and I'm
The
sick.
water's boiling.
So, I'm not quite,
A crackling fire burns in the hearth. Ah, how
They never
nice.
put enough cheese in those things.
Nope.
A watering can full of hot water.
Hooray! I have hot water. Let's go back into the house. Alright, what do I do with hot water?
A wooden tub, about half... Oh,
Let's see. Let's see if the sarcophagus helps me now.
well, that's just great.
Aw, thank you, Cleo. Yeah, I know. Like, I've got sexy voice going on in
Hello,
between all the horrible
Mortimer.
coughs.
Yes, now listen. I have to find this secret cellar and I think you might be able to help me. So please pull yourself together.
Of course. Of course.
This is where I need to
That's
find
good.
something
Now, I have a
sensual to
few
read and
questions for you.
make all the ladies interested in me. Since that never happens otherwise. Okay. Do you know anything about the secret
Can you tell
door?
me where the secret door is and how to open it?
You are getting forgetful, Mortimer.
Yes, exactly. So help me out here. How do I open that secret door again?
What secret door?
This is gradually ceasing to be funny.
Aw!
What?
That. The secret door to the cellar. How can I open it?
You always fiddle around with that thing there, that stone figure, and then the secret door opens and you disappear somewhere.
And exactly where do I go then?
How should I know? I haven't left my sarcophagus for 4,000 years.
No wonder you're a little soft in the head.
You are not Mortimer. Why are you pretending to be Mortimer?
I will say this one more time. I'm not Mortimer.
Of course not. If you say so.
Mortimer has been kidnapped, and I wanted to rescue him. I guess...
That's terrible. You'll have to hide.
Me? Why?
They want to kidnap you.
That's already happened. Mortimer, it's Mortimer. Mortimer has already been kidnapped.
But that's impossible. Who is talking to me at night then?
Mortimer is your friend, is he not? Did he, excavate you?
You could say that. I was lying in the dark for quite some time. Then the lid opened and Mortimer was there. I've been with him ever since.
Well, as things look right now, Mortimer's not going to be here to chat for some time.
We do not chat. We discuss. We deliberate. We debate. We chat. But we will never go skiing.
Huh?
Why? Do you really want to go skiing?
I don't want to go skiing.
What is skiing?
No idea.
What word makes you cringe, Mark?
Did you have an accident in a bandage factory?
Oh, come on, Ivo.
No, I'm
Scarlet
a mummy.
said.
Don't
Oh,
mummies have
gotcha.
their brains pulled out via their noses during the mummification process?
I don't think so.
I do. I've had enough.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so in order to get in there, he messes with... Oh, there's a socket. Okay.
There's a 6-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue.
Right. Alright, so... What have we got? We've got hot water, and that's about it. So what can we use hot water on? Can we use it on the sand? No. Wait, what? Do you have any suggestions, the Akamura?
Is there anything going on outside?
Maybe. All we have right now is hot water. There's laundry, as Ryu points out, but there's nothing really I can do with it, I don't believe. She won't stick her hands in there.
A wooden tub. Oh,
But
a wooden tub. Oh, great.
clearly, like, it's important because I can't not, like, it keeps being clickable.
Can you use the thing on it?
The what?
The hot water? What's
No.
her problem with it?
I don't know. She's
A
just
wooden
reacting
tub,
to
great.
it, but there's no object I can use with it. I have a note and the hot water, and that's all I've got. So if the answer isn't outside, then I'm not seeing the clickable spot here.
I can still
Because there's a
once they-
dragon skull that I can... well, never mind. That's the end of that. So, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, like... Kalen said just pouring the hot water in there, which I was thinking too, but it just doesn't work.
Boiling hot water in an equally hot water.
Ryu says you can still interact with the jelly glowfish.
Good point.
Jelly glowfish are really quite frugal animals. They need water and a little bit of food every now and then. I guess this one lacked the latter.
TC asked how much longer we were going to keep going. I at least want to finish this part, because basically the game is sort of divided into stages, or areas, or zones, however you want to call it. So I want to finish this part at least, but it's up to you guys. If you want us to end at that point, I will, and we can move on to the after party. If you don't, if you want us to keep going, just let me know and I'll keep going.
There's a stone in the undergrowth.
Yeah, chapters.
There's
That's a
something
good,
written on it, but I can't see
good
what
way to
it
put
is.
it. Can you pour the hot water on the mummy for comedy? Oh, wait, hold on. There's a
Remove
thing
the
we
undergrowth
found.
With my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Oh, well, we don't have anything that fixes that. Let's see if we can pour the hot water on the mummy for comedy. Nope. No good.
Man.
Too bad. We have to leave
So
the
there's nothing
senile
to do with,
creature
like,
alone.
The candles or anything over there?
Candles?
Yeah, you didn't see the candles?
I missed the candles. Where are the candles? Candles! Nope, nothing's clickable. Other than the Gremlin's book. Which we already read. I don't know if we're going to get more
There's nothing
info.
more there of interest
Is there
to
anything
me.
on that
Yep.
shelf?
Nope.
And to the right?
Stone head, wooden box. I think we got what we needed from that.
Wait, there is something else.
Oh!
There's a 6-sided flat stone.
Oh, there we
at the
go.
end of the
That goes in the
paper.
little socket. Okay.
It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it.
Well, shit, man.
Nothing else in there. The box is empty.
and now I can't click it anymore. See, that's what I'm saying. I love the game. I love the way it works. Like, you can sort of brute force your solutions just by clicking anything that's clickable, and I haven't been doing that.
Let's see. Fits perfectly. I wonder if I... How pretty.
Pretty? Hi.
Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a ghost living in it. The vessel at its base must be for fuel. The statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the mouth could be opened.
Are you a tea machine?
Want some hot water?
Hello?
Yep.
You in there? Ghost? Give me beans for your draft. Oh, mighty ghost in the machine. Give me the beans for your delicious, godly draft. Let's look at it this way. If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, and that won't be of any use to anyone.
I love Ivo. Whoa, it worked!
Why the wait? Oi, ghost.
Whoops.
If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello?
That's alright, let's add some coffee beans. Or not.
I think you might have to put in the water first.
Oh, that's true.
If it's worked at all, then those beans should be ground to a powder already.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. So we gotta go back outside with the beans. Boy, Ivo, I hate to see you leave, but I like to watch you go. Is that the way it's supposed to... I don't fucking know. I'm really tired and sick. Alright, let's grind some beans. Grind those beans!
So you go, but I'd love to watch you walk away.
There you go.
That's it.
Girl, you must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that. I'm gonna regret this stream. I can already feel it. I do not feel well in the slightest.
But...
Alright, let's combine the powder to the water before I embarrass myself any more than I already have.
The water's turning brown. Lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
Oh. Alright, fuel for the machine.
I'm tired of this whole effort's in vain.
Alright. Ah!
Hello? You there, ghost?
That's
I have to find
creepy.
the secret
There's a
cellar. Will
helper
you help
monkey
me?
in there. Cleo's right, I am a professional gamer. Which is why, because I'm a professional gamer, no one can prove that thing that happened with Bomber Crew that didn't happen. Where my navigator was out on the wing fixing an engine and I ordered my pilot to do a corkscrew maneuver and made him fly off the wing over enemy territory without a parachute. That never happened either, because I am a professional gamer. Oh, my chest hurts.
So this is the legendary secret cellar.
Ooh, this place is kind of cool. Oh, there's Mirror Guy.
The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Neat. Let's look at
The
things.
sad remains of extinct cultures, and of the last camping trip.
Okay.
I can't discover anything of interest amongst this junk.
Okay. Yep, I just have to remember the rules of the game. You just click the hot spots as long as there is a hot spot to click.
Scarlet is
Looks
reminding
like
you that
something's
you
missing
killed
there.
everyone on the plane.
That didn't happen. Oh, wait. That did happen. When I sent the one navigator off the wing, I actually got him home. Well, I got 3 of them home. Maybe 4. I still have that save, too. That's my personal save, or whatever you want to call it. I sent my Sims to the hot tub in the middle of a hailstorm? Well, that seems mean. And hilarious. What did I just
A
get?
staff approximately 2 meters long with a top made of bronze. A large jewel belongs in the top.
Okay, cool. At least I have some items. Hello, Mr. Stone Figure, you creepy thing, you.
A small, fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Ancient.
Oh, man. My Kerbal story is, I had a Sim, Jesus. I had a Kerbal, I EVA'd and she was holding on to the thing. And I'm like, can I throw her off by doing a rapid rotation of the craft? So I did a rapid rotation of the craft, and lo and behold, she was not able to hang on and was launched. And it was a scary moment because it took me a second to refocus the camera on her, and by that time she had been thrown so far away from the vessel that it took me a lot of her jetpack fuel to get back to it. Especially because the thing was still rotating, because I think she was the pilot. So it took some doing to get her back in. But I got it, and she survived, and I was good. This is because I'm good at games, because I'm a professional gamer. I just spat all over myself.
Looks ancient.
Correct, the Akamura. The third game had weather. I'm waiting for that in Sims 4 too.
Fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head.
Ugh.
Looks ancient.
That expansion pack was frickin' worth the price of admission. It was really good. Oh, right. Okay, the staff goes in here.
It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on
I remember this. I actually remember this. The staff goes in here, and then you stick a jewel in there, and that helps reflect the light. But I need a jewel of some kind first. Oh, yeah, I may need to... Let's see. I may need to actually take the staff back.
There are 3 carved figures by the bars. Each one of them has a different precious stone. This one here has a blue sapphire in its head.
Sims 4 is getting laundry?
What?
Is that a new thing?
This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious stone. I
need to contact IGN if there's a new expansion coming out. I can probably get it for free.
The spider has an emerald on its back. Green. This figure looks a bit like a dog. One of its eyes is a large ruby.
We're gonna need new curtains one of these days. Our curtains are all sun-bleached.
Strong iron bars without a door or lock. Behind it is a dark curtains.
I would love blackout curtains, especially the days I'm sick.
Yep, we could probably replace the, hanging bar, too.
I think I'd better take the staff with me. It might come in handy elsewhere.
Alright, so we need to find...
Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar. And all cellars have gardening tools, such as these gardening shears.
Oh! Can we take that and use it on the pumpkins?
As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now.
Only for a short time, Ivo. Get your head out of your elven ass. Your fine elven ass. I'm not a pervert. Shut up. Alright. Tuesday's a new stuff pack, and then... Okay, so the stuff packs I don't get for free, because there's nothing to write about them. But yeah, if there's a new game pack coming soon, I need to contact IGN and let them know, because I can probably pitch it. Get it for free. Okay, I can't use that there. Oh, but I can use it on the... Yeah, the underbrush.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening.
Hi, Matthew.
It is indeed a gravestone.
And yeah, that doesn't happen very often, I will confess, especially when I'm... especially when I'm sick.
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Kinski? That's a cute name.
Gravestone made...
Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. What's wrong with you? Grab it.
A little...
Alright, clearly there's something I need to do with it. So... Ba-doop-a-doop-a-doo. There doesn't seem to be anything outside. Oh, wait. Look at the well. Really? I thought we were done with the well.
The groundwater is only a few meters down in this region. Presumably the well isn't very deep.
Wait, what? What is Games for the World? That's not piracy, is it? Like, how does that work? We definitely do not advocate piracy here on PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza. But no, I would get the games for free through IGN. I just have to ask them for permission for a guide assignment.
I can only see myself and a portion of the room in the improvised mirror.
Good catch, AD. Excuse me. Alright, Alright, I feel a little lost here. Do I need to talk to the mummy again? Something's happening. Hey, buddy.
Yoo-hoo!
Hi. Oh, shit. Whoa, microphone. Easy. Easy.
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
Have a good night, Mark.
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please
Probably
just give
live
it to
a
me?
nice,
I
peaceful
just need it
life.
for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
But I am Mortimer, you piece of crap. Oh, hey, that's actually a thing on
But
there.
I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those things there.
What things, jerk?
But I am Mortimer.
I'm a cute, sexy elven girl.
be
I don't have
ridiculous.
time for your sexist
I've had
bullshit.
enough of
Give me the
this
stone.
nonsense. Give me the jewel.
Never. Threats will get you nowhere. I'm a karate master.
Okay, I changed my mind. I love him.
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
I mean, we
Really?
launched him from a high altitude, but I'm sure he's fine.
If you are
I mean, he
truly a
landed
good
okay,
friend
as
of
we heard from a
Mortimer,
different
then
person.
you will be able to give me the answer to the following question. What color is his underwear?
Red!
Red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
Kinski.
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing was always so happy playing with my bandages.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one.
I
of my
really like
questions.
Ivo. She's
Who?
got shit to do. She doesn't have time
You
for
asked
this.
me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last question. What did
Answer
Count
me these
Grunfeld
questions
or
3.
Book say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budlerberg?
Huh?
What?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
No. So, what is the answer?
Well, since I'm a Godfather fan, I have to pick this one.
Grunfeld made Henninger an offer that he couldn't refuse.
On the day of his
Really?
daughter's wedding.
So, what did he offer him?
Either his
Really?
brains or his... Never mind.
No. What did Grunfeld say to Henninger?
234?
234, of course.
Oh? What?
What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
Exactly.
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
What?
234. Mortimer never told you that.
Well, yes. 234.
Oh god, I'm too
So it
sick for
turns
this
out that you aren't
conversation.
such a good friend after all, then. If you don't even know anything about the 234.
Oh. Oh, that. You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
Social engineering at its finest.
Thingy.
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
Yes, give me the bloody jewel. Oh god! All of that was wrong. It's covered in mummy drool. It hit me right in the tits. Ugh. Burn this whole place to the ground. The only way it could be worse is if he was made out of spiders. Alright, let's combine the jewel with the staff.
Fits perfectly.
Awesome. Let's get the hell downstairs. Ugh. Shove that in the thing. Cool. Alright. Opening on the floor. Wait, where was that? I saw opening on the floor. Or something. Yeah.
That's the hole into which we can put the staff.
Jeez.
It's about 10 centimeters deep and keeps the staff perfectly vertical.
Alright.
That's the hole.
So now I need to somehow angle the light.
A small fat figure.
Yeah, maybe I have to do that upstairs. The light is not being reflected correctly right now.
A box with some kind of glass eye. Seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what it's for.
We've got the basics of this, Ivo. Don't worry too much. I just have to figure out. By the way, what's the title of the stream? Did I title it correctly? I only just realized that because I didn't double check any of my stuff today. Because again, I've been too sick and tired. Shut up, Nightbot. You don't know me. All right. What is it, the Akamura? Can you pull it up? What is the stream title? Is it right? Book of Unwritten Tales.
Stream title is Book of Unwritten Tales for me.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Much appreciated. All right. Let's see if we can figure out how to get this light bouncing off correctly.
A portion of the room and the improvised mirror.
Right. It needs to be angled. So what do we... oh, God. We may have to talk to this chucklefuck one more time. May as well just leave the sarcophagus open, Ivo.
Yoo-hoo!
Hi.
How exactly did the iron bars in the cellar open? Hey, I'm talking to you.
You can speak?
You know what? Forget it. I'll work it out for myself. I'd rather search through every nook and cranny of this house than inflict any more of these conversations upon my elven ears.
Honestly, I can't say I blame her.
You can speak?
Oh my god.
I have to be getting on. I've got more important stuff to do.
You'll be back.
Either your brains or your signature will be all over this contract by the end of the day. It's a true story, Kay. It's my family. It's not me.
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Right. I'm surprised I can still click that. Okay, so... we've got just about everything. We've got... Oh! There's a wooden construction in the front of the window. I need to open that stupid panel.
Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window. Looks like the shutter can be opened.
Alright, you and I are right on the same page.
Strange. Looks like the
so I need a long stick thing, which probably is the staff. Alright, let's head back downstairs. I like that, like, there's barely any loading time, which I also remember from the original, like, back when I first played it. There's very little loading time.
I think I'd better take the staff with me.
The characters move fairly well. like, they don't move too fast and they don't move too slow. Like, I really like it. This game is very well designed. Which, again, is why I gave it a high rating for IGN Entertainment. I think I was actually more generous than most of the reviewers, which kind of sucks. I thought the game deserved more.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
Right. So now, when we go in... Yeah, look at the light beam. Hooray! I am so smart. SMRT. Stick the... Would you... Okay, game. Hi, Ivo. I do like looking at you, but let's stick with business for a moment here, please.
No, you just have to turn the statue right.
Yes?
The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor.
Right. So, change him. Move him.
Picture on a stone slab.
It
depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it.
Right. Rotate the thing.
There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned.
Well, then turn her
And turn it back to its original position.
There you go, Ivo. Again. Bam! Puzzle solved.
Excellent. The path is clear.
Da 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 da. Oh god, I am sick if I'm singing on the stream.
You sound
it's been
fine.
Written by hand, and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate.
Sounds mysterious, Ivo.
I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem.
Thumbs up. Are we done here? Oh, well. I mean, the positive news is we might kill the mummy, so... Really? The tiny pebble. Ivo, you are a wuss. Alright, we cleared that chapter, and we're entering chapter 2 in the town, but we will be... Did that just say it was rolling a d20? Pretty sure that's what it said. So I think we'll call the stream here. I want to keep playing the game like I said, so we will get back to this sooner than later. Maybe even later this week. Stay subscribed to the channel to know when we will do this, but I want to see this game through. And oh! Hi, Wilbur. Pleasant seeing you here. You lost your helmet, buddy. Hopefully you don't have a grade 7 concussion from that impact.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
Nope, no. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
My name is...
Call me Mr. Underhill.
My name is Will Brush Weatherwood, and I want to become a pirate. Is Call Me Mr. Underhill a reference to something?
Yes, it's a reference to, Lord of the Rings.
Ryu calls for the last one. It does sound funny.
My name is, Willow Brush, Weatherwood?
What kind of a name is that?
Well, it's just my name.
So you don't want to tell me your real name, then? On a secret mission, are we?
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort. Residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers is Seastone.
Seastone? Then I made it!
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
We will get in there, though.
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Town Guard?
Why does he need protection if he's
as
as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
I mean, he is a mage.
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange? Why does he do that?
Who knows? Who knows?
Okay.
Like the card will let you through if you beat him at a children's card
the town's
game.
divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Alright. Yeah, I guess we need to finish out this conversation.
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Willowbrush Weatherwood, who wants to become a pirate. Best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
How did
Thanks,
you know
Mr.
he wanted to
Shieldhand.
become a
See you
pirate?
later.
He never told you that.
Are you alright, sir? I noticed that too. Okay. Well, we will continue our adventure in the Book of Unwritten Tales another time. As much as I love this game and want to keep playing it, it is time for the after party. So we will end it here. And did that actually save? Yeah, okay. Jeez. Alright, so if you are watching this from the archive or this live, Jesus. Oh god, I can't wait until I'm healthy again. If you are watching this live, please stick around for the after party where we're gonna do some Sims and we're basically gonna record episode 2 of Trials and Simulations, I guess. And then we're gonna do more stuff also, I guess. But if you are watching this from the archive, mail me some Dayquil. And thank you all very much for watching. And we will see you next week for another stream. And
Bye.
I am sure I'll be healthy by next week.
Cross your fingers.
I could use some more peppermint tea.
Oh, I'll go make you some.
Pass the Akabara.
I'm not the best. I just do my best.
You're the best.
Woo.